Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome to Europa Universalis 4 as Brandenburg with the new Emperor DLC. In the last episode, we basically just converted our nation. We are now a lovely shade of blue Protestant throughout the entire empire, which is a good thing. Empire being my empire, not the Holy Roman Empire, they are still mostly Catholic. And we are hoping to slowly fix that. But for now, I think we're looking for war, though it is worth... Okay, the leagues haven't began yet. Because at some point at this point, we're going to have the League Wars where it decides whether the Holy Roman Empire is going to be Protestant or Catholic, which is a pretty big deal. For us, especially, because we want it to be Protestant. Let's look at who we can attack. We have no... we need a diplomat back. Take away the guy from outraged countries. Okay. Oh, my treaty with these guys isn't over yet. That could be useful. If we attack you, who would we fight? We'd be breaking a truce. I thought my truce has ended. Was I completely blind about that? Blind, or I misread that. I would love to take that. Oh, they're allied with... If we attack them... Oh, if we attack them, we can use it to take some other nations. That's going to be good. Okay, so we're going to wait not even a year. We're going to wait the rest of this year out, and we're going to go on a rampage. We are going to pay off this loan any minute now. Any minute now. Oh, we must have retaken out the loan. It's up to 107 now. Very disappointing. 106 because we paid some of the interest. 106.15 now. Come on. Resistance to Reformation. There are still those, especially in the countryside, who oppose the state church of Brandenburg and who long to return to the embrace of the Roman Church. There is, however, a big difference between religious doubts and open rebellion, and so far things have been quiet. The state church has, in turn, been content to leave most of the people alone as long as they attend service and pay their taxes. It seems this peace was not meant to last. The recent collection of church silver in the area has been regarded as an open declaration of war by the local population, and they are now taking up arms to protect the church. Why is there wars happening all around me? So we can time for some forceful persuasion. The 16 regiment army appears, or exempt the area for now. We lose church power. On the change, we will force them. Yeah, we gotta slow down time. We're gonna have to deal with this. We're gonna force them to change. We are going to stop our army drilling so the morale recovers. Apparently our rebels are being killed by Saxony, which is great. The 16-1 is a problem. Oh, shoot. There's a fort here, and I didn't... If I was smart, I would have re-enabled this so they couldn't just take it. Which is irritating, because now I have to take it back. So the war is going to be on hold for a moment. Also, the loans are going to take a little longer to pay off, because suddenly I'm paying for forts. Oh, I guess I'm not, because they had taken the fort. Rebel successful. Irritating. Let's move a little out of the way, because I do not want you to get hit by the rebels until your morale is back up. What is going on? The wars. Who's at war with what? I definitely see wars. Okay. Maybe there isn't wars? Why is everyone all over the place? Regardless. Why don't we buy... We can have one more troop? We can have two more troops. No, wait. Loan. Stop forgetting about the loan. Pay off your loan. There's no advantage to paying it early. You don't save on interest or anything like that. But it's mostly for my memory because I'm going to forget. Like I tried too many times. Is my morale back up with this army? Close enough, 3.78. Let's come take this. before they put rebellion in another province. Are we losing this fight? What? What? I don't know why. Well, we're gonna win it, but just because of pure numbers, not because we did good. That was a rough fight. Now we're losing money because the manpower. Are we gonna go back? Oh, we're gonna go back into having a loan. I could stop that. If I debunk the currency, I get 100. I get corruption. Well, we can do it 5 times. Takes 12 months to recharge debunk currency. I think I'm gonna do this. We gain some corruption, but that's okay. You know, we'll just make money. It's fine. We're a country. We can do that. We're gonna siege down this fort because we have no choice. You know, not exactly what we wanted to be doing with our troops, but you know, hey, worst things in life. We can go to war with these guys now, and this is going to be a really helpful war. We're going to go to war with 2 of the people who have cores that we want, and we're going to just take it all. I think that we will be able to do that. Bribe growing more acceptable, more corruption. Oh, awkward. Now we're at 3 corruption of, oh, I guess 2.49. It's summarizing it to 3 up there. Paying off corruption is probably expensive too, right? Yeah, it's costing me $1. Well, that's okay. Be nice to get my province back. I guess I can speed up time. It's not like there's something going on that requires me to be intent. There we go. Siege done. And our leader's gone. That's awkward timing. New general. He's basically terrible. Okay. Let our troops heal. Our income is doing good again. And I think let's declare this war. We can have Saxony join the war. That might be helpful. We're going to make sure that's selected as a requirement. That is the yellow are things I have claims on. And we're turning them red to indicate that we strongly want / demand said piece of land. I think we can do this. Out of curiosity, before I declare a war, I want to look at missions. No, decisions. From Prussia, I need over there. I have everything I need except for that one province. And this place is impossible to go to war with because they're a march under Poland. Okay, well, that dream's dead for a while. That's okay. Declare war. Take that being the war goal. Which one has the fort? Because then they can't just quickly take it back underneath me. Buildings. No fort. This has no fort, but it does have a fort because it's their capital. So we're going to go for their capital as our war goal. That's not the declare war button. That's the declare war button. We are going to colon Saxony. I think that will be good. We drastically outnumber them in every way, shape, or form. Actually, let's come here. Because the only place that Saxony can take is that one. So we're just going to take it right off the bat. Pull them in. Completely unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyway. And we'll take this fort. Now, what do we got here? We have an admin idea. Can we take it? No, we need another tech. That's fine. More reform. That's nice. I might invest the 51 military power to create a breach, which will make this go faster. Don't need to, but I want to. Yeah, it's already down to 0% instead of minus 27%, which is lovely. I don't need the spread quickly, so I don't need to rush up here. It would be nice, but I'm going to get the tech first. Probably should get the tech for all of them. They all looked behind the times a little bit. Ever so slightly. Behind by a smidge. We are losing money because our economy is not quite in a position to maintain all our forts. Which is unfortunate, but it is how it is, so that's fine. One of the reasons I called in Saxony is that they're doing the sieging for me, which means I'm not paying for the troops and not losing the troops, which is another conversion. I had nothing to do with that. That was a center of reformation, so that's nice. This, despite being at 47% forever, is not taking. We're now at 57%. Could you please take time? Please, please. Lovely. Let's see. Okay, you guys come up here and take that now. If I separate piece, that'll give me 1 to 23 aggressive expansion. So what I'm trying to decide is, do I take it now and hope aggressive expansion burns down by the time we get there to take in the rest? We're going to stop improving relations there, and we're going to send another one to get outraged countries to encourage that down. I'm not sure what I think on that one. Do I take it now? 23 is huge. If I look at the whole thing, that's 23. I can't see what that is yet. That's 15. That's 11. So it might be a lot to take all of that. That might be more critical. What is the coalitions like? 15, 8. Can gain a total of 50. So that's 20. This is going to be... Maybe let's wait until they take that and see how it goes. I know I just said going early so it has a chance to get down. It's a long war. Is this in a state of mine? How important is this to own to me? It is in a state. Okay, I'm just gonna right click, do... Oh wait, they're not even willing to give it to me? Oh well, sucks to be you. We'll just wait a little bit longer. In fact, I bet you after that fight, now you'll give it to me. Right? Right? No? Negative 149, positive 146. They're so close to giving it up. Whoa. I didn't even see you were sieging that. Because I'm blind. That's why they're confident. They had an army. We will destroy that army, and then their confidence will be shattered, as it should be. Yeah, plus 0.6. And then we're going to take back this fort, which is my own fort, which is infuriating, but that's fine. It's fine. Just because I wasn't paying attention. Now it's equal. If I had my own fort, they would absolutely give up. I'm going to spend the military power to artillery this down again, just for speed. Are there any other armies rampaging through my empire that I'm not paying attention to? I do not see any. My boats are hiding, which is good. It's where they belong. Will you peace out now? You will. Okay, so we're going to take that and all your gold, which is 1 gold. That was not awe-inspiring. Okay, we will make that a core. Just to make sure the Emperor doesn't demand it back. The sooner we pull it, the better. And now we're back to a little bit of waiting for these sieges to happen. Our allies are still sieging this down. They're at negative 21. They are sending troops over here, which... they take that, they force my fleet out, and they hurt my fleet. I don't want to lose my progress on this siege. There's no... I don't know what the right answer is here. There's no good answer. Maybe they won't siege it. Maybe they'll just move past it. Maybe they'll just move past it. Okay, great. Run over here. Fetch this army out. If you would be so kind. Okay, well, it's encouraged them to run away, which is good enough for me. Our allies are now sieging down the other place. We took our place back. I would like to get over here, but I can't. You can see the little X's. It's because their fleet is blockading it, so we can't cross, which is fair. We have lots of ideas we could invest in, but we're going to wait for the tech. Oh, we have an aspect of faith. Let's take... we're very military-like. Let's take the other military one. Let's take discipline. Or manpower recovery. Let's take manpower recovery. Because we've lost half our manpower. And we don't want to look weak right now. We're about to upset a whole bunch of people. And we don't even have to rush this fight now. Muskets or bows? Tech becomes more expensive until the death of the current king. Let's read it. An argument has broken out in court over the importance of the musket compared to traditional archery regiments, with hopes of convincing our prince their role in the army is not becoming obsolete. A group of veteran archers have put an impressive demonstration. Their grace, skill, and accuracy was admired by many. So, of course, archery should serve a primary role. It is more expensive to increase tech until my king dies. Or it's time for these old men to retire, lose army tradition. No, I'll take the tech price. We're ahead in tech. Also, my king probably won't live long, right? What is he? 54. He won't live long. Oh, my era is kind of terrible. If only I had prestige to get rid of him. 2 admin, 0 diplomat, and 3 military. An electress of the people. It has become clear to us that Electress Bainka is a woman with the heart of gold. She always does her best to please her husband, and Hector treats her friends with unparalleled kindness. During a recent trip to the province, Electress saw the suffering of its poorest peasants with her own eyes. Ever since, she has been drafting a plan to help her most disparate subjects. In order to make these ideas into reality, however, she needs some funds. So we give her 60 ducats, 15 admin, and we lose unrest. Or, with more important matters, gain legitimacy. Do we have unrest issues? I guess we kind of do. A lot of money. And we are losing, well, not losing money fast. You know what, lady? You're nice. Just do it. Do we need it? No. But, you know, it's the principle of it. You know, it was a nice thing to do. Benign neglect. It seems that the government that governs the... Wait, I'm reading this wrong. It seems that the government that governs the least governs the best as far as those outside the capital are concerned. Our non-involvement in Sylvan's affairs has proved beneficial, and the local economy is booming. It's booming. They can do things on their own, increase trade power. If it moves, tax it, increase tax. Or local manpower. Really hard. It's local tax. Which province is this? I don't see it. Granted, all the text is tiny. Is my search working? I've noticed since the recent upgrade or patch that sometimes the find feature isn't accessible in these menus. I'm gonna take the tax. I don't know if that's the right decision. I honestly don't care that much. It's not gonna have a huge impact. Our army's just chilling out. Oh, it did. It had plus 0.05 income, so we're in the positive again. Give you access. Don't care. Guys, could you hurry up the siege? I mean, I could help you, but I don't want to give you my troops. Early reformers. Together we spread God's true meaning. Lebec's opinion of Brandenburg increases. The Church of Brandenburg stands alone, gain prestige. We'll take the prestige. Because our prestige is terrible. So any prestige we can get is a wonderful grace. Just wonderful. This is our tech. We've been waiting for this grade. We'll take the Diplo, which is lovely. Got increased trade efficiency, settler growth, better boats. We will take the admin tech. We can get a new idea. Got some interesting choices. We could get religious or humanist and attempt to complete that, but we haven't had an overabundance of admin power. And we happen to know that military power is coming around to be very good. We have tons of it. Probably something we want to invest in a military idea. Also, it balances things out, which has other benefits not worth discussing at this point. What we want is an interesting question. Offensive is just all around good. Defensive is very powerful under circumstances, and I'm hoping to never need those circumstances. Though there are some strong, the plus 15 morale of armies is useful. Quality just makes everything better, as you would imagine. I'm a little tempted to take quantity because I only have 20,000 manpower. That's not an overwhelming amount of manpower. Out of curiosity, let's take a look at our ledger. Army quality comparison. Rivals. We have way better morale than everyone except for Denmark, who we are slightly better with. So we probably don't need the 50% boost to morale. I mean, it helps, but we don't need it. Our discipline is on par or better than everyone. Poland is matched to us. Denmark and Lithuania 5% less. Siege ability is great compared to everyone except for Lithuania, who makes us all look incompetent. Defensiveness 2%, 3, 1 is pretty even. Professionalism, we're way ahead, and tradition, we're way ahead. So quality, we're doing pretty good. Armies. Manpower. So Denmark has way more manpower than we can even get to. But we have a bigger army. Oh no, we don't. They have a bigger army. We have more infantry. They have more cavalry and artillery, which results in more in general. And Poland has an insane amount of manpower next to us. So I actually don't know. Like, generally speaking, better troops is more important, and I feel like being Central Europe, we will eventually have a massive manpower base. So quantity feels potentially completely unnecessary because it's doubles your manpower, manpower recovery, makes units cheaper, supplying easier, garrison size increase, and the land force limit modifier increase. We don't even have the economy to sustain that increase in troop size. Like, we can have an army that's 50% bigger than it was, so we could have another 12-ish units, which we couldn't afford to pay anyway. I'm thinking offensive. I don't know. You know what? Maybe we'll call this episode here, and we'll think about it, and we'll see what we want to do in the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and we'll finish up this war and stuff in the next one.